How's it going, everybody? It's Joe. Back again, doing an update on my trike. I ain't done a video in a while. Been trying to kind of amass parts I need for the build and stuff like that. And today I was just kind of going over what I've got so far. I ain't even built the bike. Weather's just been crappy, and COVID going around, me and everyone in my whole family got COVID, so we was all sick for a while and stuff. But still got the bike sitting here, pretty much ready to go, just to be built. One thing I've done is straighten up the handlebars, tightened up, and the seat's just sitting on here just to get it out of the way. Like I said, I'm going to do here shortly, I'm going to do a quick build video on just this and take it for a ride, see how it does and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think about the only thing different than this and most trikes is it's got the rear disc with the 7-speed cassette on it instead of the single speed with the coaster brakes stuff. But pretty much out of this whole bike, the only thing I'm going to be using at this point is going to be the rear end and the wheels, just because that's all I wanted, and everything is so freaking hard right now to get a hold of. And yeah, it was just quicker and easier for me to just buy a whole bike and have them already built and ready to go and stuff like that. Wasn't a big deal. It's going to be my first one. I'm going to, like I said, this bike right here is going to end up being the main trike. So hopefully it all turns out pretty good. At least that's what I'm hoping for and stuff like that. So let's go over a few things I bought, because this bike definitely come with some junk parts. So one thing I definitely wanted was another down tube thing, keep mud and stuff from. If I do put, I definitely ain't gonna be able to put a battery on the down tube of that stomper, just because of the way the frame is. I still want this to keep mud off me. I got it on my other e-bike, pretty wide, just straps on velcros on my Timberline's got the e-bike on it. Actually, with them straps, they're long enough, it goes all the way around my whole battery, helps hold my battery in place. Then I wanted a fender too, because and this is about the only fender I could find that looked halfway decent, which is the Planet Bike Big Buck. Probably do some modifications to this mount it's got to be able to make it fit and look proper on that 20-inch fat tire bike. But these are actually designed for the fat tire bike. Wasn't too expensive for this either, matter of fact, but it was definitely more expensive than my SKS's Velos that I put on my other bike. Then went with some different pedals. Definitely wasn't getting my my Shimano's Saints that I have on my other bike, but went with these. I just wanted a nice, since I ride in bad weather and stuff like that, I wanted something with a little bit grip on it, and that center isn't too high. A lot of these flat pedals, this thing is so high when you're pedaling, you can feel that, and it's like your foot's rocking on it and stuff like that. And I'm hoping that won't be too bad on these, and these weren't too expensive. Fairly light, feels like a composite, but feels like a good quality built pedal. We'll see in the long run. One with just some Sunlight grips. Have these on my other bike, definitely more comfortable, and they go either way. There's not a right or a left, it just matters which one. And the end's fairly stout around here. This ain't, but around the outer rim, because I've dropped my bike a few times, and actually with having that big battery on there and stuff like that, it's fallen over, haven't really smashed through yet. I've got these riser bars I'd picked up for a different build. I may use these, but I'm trying to find a lower rise BMX style. I've been looking at the Cannondale Cruise Control, because it comes with the 31.8 center. That way I ain't got to worry about the headset. Well, this stem being super small, because I want a BMX style, because I want the crossbar to be able to mount my lights on it, because I got some Bright Eyes headlights I want to use on this build, and be able to have room right here for my controls for my e-bike to be able to mount right here. Then just got a Shimano 7-speed rapid fire shifter, because that's all I'm going to need. Didn't need anything fancy. It's what I got on my other bike. I like it. I got bad carpal tunnel, so we'll try and stick with the rapid fire over the grip shift, because I absolutely hate grip shift. And your hands get wet and you're trying to shift and stuff like that. It'll slip on there. Any dirt bike riders know it. Then I didn't want to go. Just absolutely hate these forks. I couldn't use these anyways on the build I'm doing and stuff like that, just because it's a rigid. I could have went with another rigid, but I just didn't want to. And I got a good deal on these. They're a little bit bigger fork, but I'm okay with that, because I'm hoping it'll give me the stance that I want. It's got the lockout with it too. It's definitely nice. It's an okay fork, not super expensive, but I'm not doing a crazy build. It's definitely dirty right now. And for any of you people that's never seen a fat bike and know the difference between them, here's a standard 27 fork. You know, compared to the fat tire fork, it almost fits in between. Now it gives you kind of idea how much wider it is. It's definitely 100. Gap in between here is 135 millimeters, which is a standard. Some are more. Usually the ones that are more, the ones that has the through axle. This is just a QR axle, because that's all I needed anyway. And yeah. So next video I'll be putting up will be definitely the build for the Trike, so I can get it done. I like to get a build video. People see pretty much how easy it is, good and the bad of these and stuff like that. I know some of the stuff ain't super great, but some's okay. And if you're just needing a bike for casual riding stuff, I guess it'd be okay. One thing I definitely would already know off the bat I would have to change out is the jinky ass pedals that they send with you. They're not even worth either bothering putting on and stuff like that. I'd built another Trike before, and it had garbage pedals, and that's the first thing that went. Seat seems to be okay and stuff like that. It's just a big cushy padded seat. Definitely I don't like the big, I like a padded seat, but I don't like the big huge seats, just because a lot of people think you go big, it's better for you. This seat actually freaking would be worse for me. It'd be rubbing my thighs right here and stuff, pedaling. I just ain't down for that. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys learn a little bit about, and kind of you know, it's not always you can just go in and start building. Got to kind of think about what you're going to need, what you want in the long run. And the problem is availability, of trying to find some of the parts too and stuff like that. And then I think my biggest thing I really haven't been able to sort out yet is it's got mounts for the rear fenders, but obviously this is got fat tires, so there's no fender for it, and no one really makes a good fat tire fender, so I'm going to have to try to contrive something myself. I don't know what. More than likely I'll have something. I'll have to build a mount off of the basket on it. Maybe might try and fashion my own out of a fiberglass and stuff like that. Try and get it shaped the way I want it.